brothers and sisters, saints and sinners, welcome back to What the Esken. I am your host, your favorite Rasta, Sister Nicolette. Hey. So, this week, the campaign trail hot no part for the snap election that ain't called yet. But the show is that it gonna be in mid-July. We always rumored polling days before election anyway, because the politicians glorify pulling it out the back of the pocket, as we would say in our local parlance. Money are back! More land was miraculously found, and politicians working hard to remember which household to approach and which ones to shun. Don't you just love the fresh smell of a new government in the air? The smell is heavy like this humidity, or like the weight of responsibility in running a country. You would get the impression that we don't care because power is so sweet. But just like the Honorable Akila, me gon' mind my business. But while minding my business, I shall mind the business of the people as well. Because, like Canton lick about Rasta without locks, Jupant, I care about the young people of this country.
I am working hard, trying to make sure that Timothy Harris never gets his hand in this country again. You know why? Because I'm thinking about the young people of the country.
Don't mind that. He, just like the six, proclaimed that Prime Minister Harris was the best thing to happen to the country. Don't mind that at all, man. Don't mind how quick they change their tongue and hit on them way.
Should I let one go? Should I let two go? Should I let three go? Should I let four go? Should I let five go? Should I let six go? And I wake up the morning with a gentle peace. I went up by the Governor General. I say, His Excellency, I want six with one no. Probably what we did with the six of them.
We are all human and sometimes we change our minds. That should be the brilliant part of a democracy, right? That we could change sides at the drop of a hat based on what we feel is best for the country. And that toxic party politics is what killing political evolution in St. Kitts and Nevis. But don't mind that either, see? Mistakes can be made. Just like Premier Brantley, waiting 7 years to make noise about fair share of CBI proceeds for Nevis. Are you hear the complaint? SKN make 5 billion in 15 years, and Nevis only get 7% of it. A whopping 400 million. And like EK, many ask the question, what the hell you do with it?
On this whole Nevis matter about fair share, you think after 7 years we were supposed to be back here talking this shit about fair share? That shit was supposed to be done handled. That is why they said they come together. That is why Marx and he come a part of unity to handle this shit. If your responsibility as outlined in the Constitution is for a number of things, if you cannot come up with the revenue to do that based on how you set up your economy, then where do you ask you come and talk to big people for? But somebody keep something from you. It's supposed to be gravy. That's what the CBI is, you know, gravy. And you say, Timothy is the best prime minister in the region, but now you're trying to come and convince me that Timothy is not the financial genius. His financial genius is the CBI money and the CBI receipts. We're partners that are in ask you ask all the time. You give works with anybody who question or ask Team Unity a question or criticize Team Unity. You works to high heaven to them. Now you want them same people to join your fight against Timothy. What you take away for asshole?
Well, according to Mark, funds were spent on, and I quote, Salaries and pensions for public servants in Nevis averaging 8.5 million per month or 102 million per year. End of quote. In 2015 to 2019 and in 2021, double salaries were paid to public servants and workers at statutory corporations. Those amounts, totaling roughly $61,200,000, were paid from the same $400 million. If you want the full list of projects, read the press release, please and thanks. And the man said the money was spent on Nevis and it was not enough. Point blank period. Stop, ask the man. Foolish. Oh yeah, and in the middle of all of this, he said he tired of the students fighting to pay off the student loans with an interest rate of 9%. And he will immediately reduce it to no more than 5%. But I thought the bank got it at 6% and not 9%. Speaking of tea, I still trying to find my way through the answer that Dr. Janice Daniel Hodge gave to a simple question on Island Tea. The answer that she gave, let me give her some time because...
So I have a question for you. If the fuel surcharge is removed from the electricity bills, how will you fund the shortfall in Nevlex revenues?
Well, you see, these are the questions when we hear our Premier talking about saving for a rainy day. When you get $400 million and you know that you're not advancing renewable energy, as we see is happening in St. Kitts, and you do not have control over the cost of fuel that is coming into the country. We do not have control over the war that is going on right now in Ukraine. And when you have these external factors that is going to be impacting your local economy, you try your best to position yourself where you don't have to deal with these external issues, because we cannot control the cost of price of gas, whether at the pumps or at Nevlex.
Okay then. So, we've welcomed more candidates. The PAM party welcomed Troy Flanders for number 6 and Lincoln David Pell for number 7. And PLP launched the 8 candidates that everybody know about since the good Lord McMahon. But we appreciate the notice, PLP. We thank you. All the slates are full and we look forward to the chaos that will ensue. You know how sometimes you're supposed to do something and you put it off repeatedly, then it catch you? Action! How that go? Because...
It hasn't been fixed. It doesn't need fixing. And here you have shown yourself. Just into this particular fire challenges.
Apparently, he was supposed to fix the same hole in his constituency since he was Minister of Infrastructure. But brothers and sisters, saints and sinners, guess what? Music festival later this week. Labour saying open the gates to the country and Sean and Mr. Ham got it out over blocks.
Mr. Ham has joined me here on the site, and if you look in the background, you can see some of the blocks which have been built by the block making plant.
I am joining you. I don't know why you come here today.
Some of the blocks built by the block making plant, which is supposed to be supplying blocks for the prison project.
That is untrue. We have not sold 1 block to them as yet.
As yet.
We have not sold 1 block to
As
nobody.
yet. As yet. And you would have heard Mr. Ham for himself. They have not sold 1 block to the project as yet.
You're telling lies.
As yet.
You're telling lies.
Your voice is there.
But
It is
you're
what
telling
you just said.
I'm disappointed with you.
Mr. Ham, you're free to have a conversation.
I'm disappointed with you.
But I'm happy to see this
Why are you
vehicle
doing
here,
that?
P8526. Because for some strange reason,
No, don't do that.
for some strange reason,
Don't take the picture of
that
the vehicle. Don't do
vehicle was in the vicinity of my property last night.
Not this vehicle.
That vehicle.
Not at all.
That vehicle was in the vicinity of my property last night.
This vehicle was driven away last night.
Today, Tuesday, the 21st of June. My name is Heston Ham. This morning, an attempt was made to malign my business and my name, the black company referred to. I am disappointed in this incident and the irresponsibility of the candidate of constituency number 5, Mr. Sean Richards. An attempt to score cheap political points at the expense of a law-abiding citizen will not go unresponded. This incident has altered my view on the direction of our country is heading. Today, I am standing up. This incident involved Mr. Sean Richard will be referred to my attorney for advice.
I hope I'm ready for election day because this the state we're in right now.
That when I say we have been stuck in a stagnant, but we have been stuck in a stagnant, but
Boy, something tell me we're gonna get a true example of what the fuck really going on in this skin, boy. Well, I'm your host, your favorite Rasta sister Nicolay, and that's a wrap. I thank you. This just in, folks, breaking news, the dam is still orange. For Spanish folks, naranja. But now it's pre-painted in black. Vote Sean. Hey, I thank you again. See you.